Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jamaican Young Police Channel. This is part 2 of our 4-part series. And if you watch part 1, you already understand that this discussion is about much more than cryptocurrency. This is about trust, human behavior, decision making, and protecting yourself from financial deception. In part 1, we examine how scammers often create a dream. They present an opportunity that appears to offer financial freedom, quick success, riches, and a way to escape the pressure of everyday life. But in part 2, we are going deeper, because the most important question is not only how does someone lose money. The bigger question is, how does someone become convinced to hand over their money in the first place when you are getting riled into a scam? That is where understanding psychology becomes critical. Many scams do not begin with a request for thousands of dollars. They begin with conversation. They begin with trust. They begin with someone appearing helpful, knowledgeable, and successful. The scammer's greatest tool is not always technology. Sometimes the greatest tool is understanding human emotions. They understand that people want a better future. Get rich quick. Sell your pie in the sky. They understand that people want financial security. They understand that many hardworking individuals are looking for opportunities to improve their lives. And when someone combines those hopes with promises of unrealistic returns, that is when danger begins. In this second part, we will examine the warning signs, the manipulation tactics, and the questions every person should ask before making any major financial decision. Remember, your money represents your time. Your money represents your sacrifice. Your money represents your future. So, before you trust anyone with your hard-earned money, make sure you have done your homework, or you're willing to lose that money. Stay with me through part 2, because the information you are about to hear could help protect you, your family, and someone you care about from making a decision they may regret for years. This is part 2 of our 4-part series. Moving on to part 2 of this 4-part series. If this is the first time visiting the Jamaican Young Police Channel and you haven't subscribed as yet, please consider subscribing. If you are already a subscriber but you are not receiving your notifications, please unsubscribe, then subscribe again, and make sure your notifications are turned on. At the present moment, it's only 172 people that subscribe to the Jamaican Young Police Channel are receiving notification. Let me repeat myself. 172 people. That's the threshold that YouTube had put on the channel from their surrogates, from the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Surrogates. That's in YouTube. And it started from a guy by the name of Omar Ibanks, a convicted drug dealer and a deportee, after he had exposed Mark Gumabir Golin in the killing of the PMP councillor Tyson. That's from when the channel has been under attack, because he had revealed the names of the people who had played an integral role in the killing of this man. And it go right back to the opposition leader, the big belly white man from England. So they had killed Tyson to give Omar Ibanks the seat. So he had exposed the opposition leader in an alleged murder case. So to those of you who have stood with this channel over the years, thank you for your loyalty and support. Many of you have watched the challenges this channel has faced over the past 2.5 years. Through it, we have remained committed to our mission of sharing our perspectives, encouraging discussion, and standing by what we believe is the truth. History reminds us that evil and wickedness may appear to prosper for a season. There are times when deception seems to win, and those who celebrate wrongdoing believe they have the final word. But history also teaches that lies are temporary. Lies are temporary. Truth as a way of enduring, and integrity as a way of outlasting deception. No matter how difficult the journey may become, we will continue to pursue what we believe is right and truthful. Speak with conviction and encourage our audience to think critically, examine the evidence, and draw their own conclusions. Truth endures forever. Integrity endures forever. That is why we remain committed to this journey with you. They can't break us. Never. But as we say, the longest liver will see.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaican Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video.
As where those sellers would have their products, they would want views. And you know how items are sold according to views. The more popular, the more views a product gets, it puts them in a higher rank on the algorithm. Just like how your algorithm with the clicks on your video yourself. It works in the same fashion. So, that is how it started out. Okay, and I was getting paid when I got my money earned. I would get my money. Then it moved from there, wherein somehow they wanted certain things, such as they needed coins. They needed you to do a coin exchange, a coin buying, Bitcoin buying. You would put in there were different levels, $100, $50, whatever. But each time you get a new assignment and call it mal duties, you would know, the money could raise. You have people who were making money on that thing, but I wasn't one of them who was doing any large sums of money. But the most I ever was putting in initially would be like $100. And from the $100 I would get back 135. It would be like a 35% you would get back on your money, or a 25%, and that's how it proceeded. Until it got to the point where I was earning all this money, and when I wanted to withdraw, I was told I had to be putting this much into this coin to get my money, to get my pay. So, of course, because I was working with them and doing this video views before and getting paid, I never had a problem with it. So I thought everything was still legit. Not realizing that I was being suckered into this long after. Because it got to the point where more and more money exchanges were coming up, and while I was earning, I said to them, don't pay me daily, pay me once a week or once a month. Because I know if you earn money and you're not an American citizen, or even if you are, you have to pay taxes. So So I said, it's best if I get paid monthly with this amount of work that I do, then pay the taxes and get my money. Well, of course, that presented a problem because they was telling me have to go see somebody in another department when they had to get that sorted out with the taxes, and there was a fee involved to get that, for me to get my earnings exempt because it wasn't earned here in Canada. So the time we never know so all these things were scams. It was just more and more convoluted as it went along. But because I wanted my money to the point where Mr. Porter may lose quite a bit of money.
How much money you lose?
Overall, with the earnings and my own personal money, it comes to 65,000 US.
65,000?
Yes.
So the Canadian government cannot recover your money?
No, them not. No, because them now. What I'm trying to tell you is that how this thing here in Canada works.
It's not regulated.
Right. Cryptocurrency. I don't know if it's regulated or not. But what I'm saying, they have different coins. When the people asked me to do transfers, it was never Bitcoin. It was always Ethereum. The Ethereum coin, which was on the cryptocurrency, what do you call it? There is a site named cryptocurrency, whatever, CRO, cryptocurrency.com, which is an American-based. I think it's registered in the United States, or it's registered wherever, but it is a platform that coins can be bought and exchanged and so on. So it is one of the legit platforms. They have different coins offering with different prices and so on. And that was where I had most of my transactions take place, from my personal bank account to this platform. Then the money was converted to US dollars and then sent to this other third party that I was working for, and for me to get my money. No money ever came, as I said to you initially. Then they make up all kinds of, listen to me, how they got this was, they were telling me to withdraw my money. I had a specific time frame. I had to get in there and do it within 10 minutes. Access the portal, put in all of the information, send it, and then ask for a withdrawal, get a confirmation email from them, and then deposit the money into my account. Now, you see how impossible that would be.
That's crooks, man. So,
then when that happens, them say your account freeze because you now caused problem on them system and it blocked me. So me have to go pay money to unfreeze it. And the fees were like $4,000 US. Yeah, me I tell you something, trust me. It was painful.
So you reported to the RCMP?
Them can't do nothing as far as women know them not. We don't know how this thing will work because I know in the US you do FBI thing. But we don't know how the Canadian part go because let me tell you something. You have people here in Canada who are just as crooks as the ones who steal your money too. Who are on YouTube, who are on Facebook. Yes, about recovery and all this stuff. And when you check it, they are just the same set of thieves them. So it's like a catch-22 for me. It's like I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. And I know about Marvin with Edgar with that lady. And I said, I did not do that with him. But I am in a similar situation where it took my money, me have pension when me have high up in it, Me took money from the pension and send off. So it's rough. And I still have working. Still working. I have all the communication with them. All the communication. Everything. I saved the conversation. Threatening me.
Who threatening you?
Yeah, because no, I'm here. I'm talking to you, but I'm not hearing you. You're gone low.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's an internet connection or something. But yeah, that's where I am. I am out of that much money, and like I'm saying, I don't know. Maybe I just have to just consider it lost, and that's it.
So you don't know. So you don't know where is the So you don't know where this. So how long now that you have lost this money?
Last year, it's about November, December. Me not try to get back the money from them, and then them disappear off Telegram. They were on the Telegram channel. Yeah, but I saved all the conversations. And since then, their profile has changed. I had somebody come on the phone, come tell that threaten me. But talk about what we must do this and all kind of stuff. Oh yeah. We have people, we have somebody from Singapore. Supposedly.
I threaten you?
Singapore. Yes, man, if you pay the money and this and that and all kind of stuff, trust me. They have all the communication. And then delete them account. What them do, them disappear from off a Telegram. Because I guess them realize that, say nothing more, me just go silent. And
yes.
When you go silent, nobody knows what you're up to. We even get communication recently asking me if me want to work for them. Like, really? Really?
Wow.
You mean am I that stupid?
Well, that's what they think,
So if me want to work for them, what am I doing now?
So let me ask you now. So what you want me to do for you now?
No, I was just asking you what avenues me have that could I exercise to sort of get this thing open up, because I am sure I'm not the only one who has had money.
So what? Okay, so you want to send me some screenshot of this company and everything that has been scamming you?
You can do that. We have things, We have things that we can send. Come give you.
$65,000. Wow.
And it's not one; it's two of them.
So you say when you report them to the RCMP over there in Canada, what they say, what the police say?
No. Remember, hold on a minute. Remember, reporting these things, I don't know where it will go, because who am I going to call? I don't even know if I can call anybody, because remember, it's me. I gave them the money. It's not like they put a gun to my head.
Yes, but we're not talking about them, but if they are telling you about withdrawal and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying?
The fees.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to be somewhere for you to recover your money.
But then it's a whole different stuff, There is I don't know if there's any help at all. This is why I'm saying here is different from the United States.
Yeah.
Where you can go, where the fraud cases, you can go to the FBI with that. But here, RCMP, take them and investigate fraud.
Nah, man, fraud, man. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Fraud is fraud.
Yeah, I know fraud is fraud, but the point what I'm saying, I don't know how would I go about it. And that is the thing. Who I need to know if there's a department that handles that. Because I've never had to contact anybody like that. Because RCMP is federal. And generally them is doing with national security and all them kind of something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it would be the equivalent to feel CIA. Right, you know, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. That's where me have them on the hierarchy, because you have different levels. If you follow what you understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yes, man, I understand where you're coming from.
And you know, say I am not. My assumption is not. Is it far fetched, or am I correct or not? Just ask you, because you're an ex-army person and an ex-police. We actually did work in the correctional system years ago to myself.
Where? Over there or Jamaica?
Yeah, here. Never in Jamaica. I've never worked as an adult in Jamaica.
Okay.
I have never lived in Jamaica. I never lived in Jamaica as an adult. I came here at the age of 13. So all my life I've lived here. Well, basically, adult life from age 13 on till now. I've never lived outside of Canada. But
well, what you can do is send me some other thing, and I will just try to get others, you know, not to invest with these people, you know what I'm saying, to get scammed by them.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, me not. But yeah, I mean, there is more to this story, but there's another thing to me where you probably didn't know.
But you know, to lose 65,000 US, that's a lot of money, man. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
I know.
So the scam starts first with the YouTube thing, and they start sending you money. So how much money you had made from the thing, but you do the review? Cause I had received. I'm the kind of person I just like I had received emails and stuff like that, and because I have an Amazon account, and I didn't even give any credence to it, because I'm like, I'm not going to watch any video and comment, and you understand what I'm saying, to get paid.
Hold on. Have my undivided attention when I come to this thing, and I said,
yes.
Yes. Yeah, me hear you. Me hear what you're saying. So you got something like similar to that.
Yes, man, but I never respond to it. It was, telling me to sign up and I'll make this amount of money and this and that and all kind of thing. But as I said before, and I'll say again, I am not that kind of person that is, I'm old fashioned. I am, because I am an old detective and I know how scamming work and stuff like that. I just never give credence to it, you know what I'm saying?
Those things, yeah.
I just never give credence to it. So I didn't get caught up in there, that thing as you. You understand? I don't know. I don't know what I can do from my end.
Hold on.
No, I'm saying that I am the kind of person, I'm very skeptical when it comes on to people and money. You understand? Anything that I am doing, I like to, you see, if anything to do with money, I just like to go through it I always like to choose the right channel to do things. Anything that sounds too good to be true, I just don't.
No, I have never been caught up in something like this.
But what happened with you, that's how scamming work, First they gain your trust. They were able to gain your trust, and because they were sending money to you, that's how they lure you in. You understand what I'm saying? But all along they know what. All right, let me tell you. You see, if you had caught up earlier, before once I start telling you to buy crypto and stuff like that, if a light bulb go off in your and say, no, not because you're making money from them. Whatever you had made then, you know, you should have just call it a day, you understand what I'm saying? But because you wanted to make more money, that's what happened. So they know that, you know, because you have to understand how these people operate. They operate because you're an educated person. And you know that there's different function of the brain. Once they're able to penetrate that part of your brain, where that urgency come in, and once the urgency come in for you to make money, you lose all train of thought, you know, because you already established trust with these people. But that's me, you know, because my background and I don't trust people. That, you understand what I'm saying?
Generally, I don't either.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm telling you. That's all. When people scamming people, you know, the first they establish is trust. You understand? You had listened to the video with the woman. Oh, she lost her 50,000 US. I know she's all over. Alright, so let me tell you something between me and you. And she's not the only one, you know. There's a next woman and them thing there, you know. And one thing they have in common, all of these people, they are PMP, LGBTQ plus criminal organizations, supporters, activists and voters. Them can't think. These are the people who can't think. They are dummies. That's how them get scammed.
Yeah, Marvin was involved with for the boys, Andre.
No, it was true. All she gets scammed is because our nephew, girlfriend. She that's the one you see with the phone. She more or less she's a deportee from England. But this thing is gonna cause a lot of problem for a lot of Jamaicans living in America. And you're going to see it in days to come or months before the year finish. You're going to see it because this thing with this woman, this 50,000, it's going to open a can of worms, and many Jamaicans who are in America will get deported from England, and Jamaica give them clean fingerprint record to migrate to other countries. And you know Trump, him not like black people already, so you understand? Yeah. You understand? Marvin a deportee and them thing there. Yeah, so we have now come to the end of part 2 of this 4-part series, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everyone who has stayed with us through this important discussion, because the information we are sharing today is not just about cryptocurrency or Marvin, Adrian, Edgar. It is about something that affects every family, every community, and every person who works hard for their money. In part 2, we went deeper into the psychology behind financial scams. We examined how deception often begins not with demand for thousands of dollars. They use the thing to entice you, but with trust, conversation, promises, and the appearance of opportunity. One of the biggest lessons we must understand is this: a scammer does not just try to take your money. A scammer tries to influence your thinking before they ever touch your wallet. They study human emotions. They understand hope. They understand ambition. They understand that many people want financial freedom, a better future for their children, and relief from economic pressure. Those desires are normal. Wanting success is not the problem. The danger begins when someone offers a shortcut and tells you that you can achieve extraordinary results without extraordinary risk. Remember this: your emotions can make you move quickly, but your wisdom should make you slow down and verify. Before trusting any investment opportunity, ask questions. Who's behind it? Can it be independently verified? Where's the evidence? How does the money actually work? What happens if things go wrong? A legitimate opportunity should survive questions. A dishonest opportunity often depends on you not asking them. Now, as we prepare for part 3, we are going to continue breaking down this important subject. We will examine additional warning signs, how people can protect themselves, and practically steps everyone should take before making financial decisions.
For those of you following this 4-part series, thank you for your support. Remember, the purpose of this conversation is not to embarrass anyone, make fun of them who has been affected by fraud. The purpose is education, because the best protection against deception is knowledge. If this information can help one person stop before losing their savings, then this conversation has served its purpose. For those who want access to the complete presentation, additional research, exclusive discussions, and special content not available publicly, you can join the Jamaica Young Police Patron Squad. Your support helps this channel continue researching, producing, and bringing you content that focus on information, awareness, and education. Please remember to like. After you like, a pop-up gonna say hype, share, comment below. Your comments and shares help this message reach more people who may need to hear it. So this is the end of part 2. Stay tuned for part 3. Same time tomorrow. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.